Yes, people, welcome back to another video. So in this video talk about Jamaica crime situation and the implications of Jamaica crime situation. You know, it's nothing new that Jamaica is a murderous place. It's no news. It's nothing new to us Jamaicans. But crime destroy our nation. You understand? And a lot of us Jamaicans nurture crime like a baby. A lot of us facilitate crime. You understand? And we make it seem like a crime is something that is okay in our society. You know, and this bothers me so much, you know, because this holds back the country from its full potential. You understand? In 2020, Jamaica is ranked the most murderous nation in the world. The most murderous nation in the world, 2020. You understand? Having over 1,000 murder in the year of 2020. It's a shame, people. It is a shame. You understand that Jamaica reached this place? You understand? And it bothers me because I know Jamaica can do better. I know we as a people can do better. We have done better in the past and we can do better now. But we create this culture that nurture crime like as a baby. And we you know, facilitate crime, and then when Jamaica is called out on the world stage as the most murderous nation on planet Earth, you understand? The most murderous nation on planet Earth. All of us say, wow, Jamaica is murderous. But there's a lot of things that show us that, yeah, we're facilitating crime. And I always point the finger back to dancehall music. I always point the finger to the culture that we have in Jamaica. You understand? I know a lot of people go say, yeah, you know, I fight the artist them and this and that. I don't care if you feel that way. If you feel like some fight artists and I'm a bad mind artist, I don't care if you say that. You understand? Because these dancehall artists are promoting crime. You understand? And they're the role models. These artists are the role models for the young youths them, and they are influencing the youths to pick up the gun and kill one another. It's sad. It's a sad thing that's going on in our nation right now. It is a sad thing. You understand? Most of these artists, you understand, they sing them gun tune and they make money from it. But the gun tune that they make influence young youths to go out and commit crimes, and then they wind up dead. Like the 5 youths them in Augustown over the weekend. Those 5 youths that just got murdered in Augustown. You understand? They are young men. You understand? Some of them don't even reach 38 and them dead. You understand? Because, you know, dancehall artists sing about crime and violence and make it seem like it's a glamorous lifestyle. We as Jamaican facilitate crime, and we need to look into the mirror and say we need to make a change. We as a people need to say we're going to make a change. We're going to change this culture that we have of violence. You understand? We need to change this culture. We need to learn as a people to talk things out instead of getting ready to take up a gun and kill somebody. We as a people, we need to do that. Because a lot of the murders that's committed in Jamaica is over domestic dispute. If you look at it, look at the Tamara Geddes case. You understand, with that lady that, you know, his sister kill her, pay a man for kill her. Look at that case. You understand? We as a people need to learn how to, you know, turn down the temperature and talk things out. Because this is hurting Jamaica in a lot of ways. It's hurting Jamaica economically. You understand? And it's making us Jamaicans feel like we're, you know, locked up in a our own nation where we should be free as a people to do whatever we want. But yet at night we have to lock up in our house them. You understand? Put on a whole heap of grill and we door them. And I hide from criminals. Is that a free nation? No, that's not a free nation. That's a nation in crisis. That's a nation that needs help. We need to change how we tackle this crime problem. A lot of politicians come in and say, yeah, you know, we have a crime plan and this and that. But people face it. The two political parties are doing the same thing. You understand? They're trying to outdo each other. It's like a big PR campaign. You understand? If you see which one can come up with the best plan, or you know, to fight crime, who can make this narrative sound good to the people then, and the Jamaican people buy it. We as a people need to stop buying these narratives that the politicians push to us and start asking for action from the politicians, because we as a people, right, I go with the flow of business in Jamaica. The politician them not gonna feel like them have to work. The politician them all be relaxed. It's we the people to blame for the politicians them not taking action and fighting crime. You understand? We need to take action as a people and fight crime. Jamaica biggest foreign exchange is tourism, and crime put tourism in danger. And I don't understand how Jamaica is able to pull this off, but Jamaica managed to have record high visitor rates every year. You understand? Record high before the pandemic with a high murder rate. I don't know how Jamaica pulled that off, you know. But if you look at the harsh realities and you look at the US government website, they have a website here called osac.gov, and they have a paragraph here on their website that them talk about travel advisory, and say the current US Department of State travel advisory at the date of this report publication assess Jamaica at level 2, indicating travelers should exercise increased caution due to crime. Do not travel to Spanish Town or parts of Kingston and Montego Bay due to crime. You understand? And this report was done in 2020. June 16, 2020 they did this report. And they're saying that you're not supposed to travel Spanish Town, Kingston or Montego Bay. Imagine, Montego Bay is one of the biggest tourist resort area in Jamaica. And now you have tourists if you think twice about where they're gonna travel in Jamaica. You understand? You're talking about Kingston. Look at the new Port Royal shipping port that the Prime Minister opened the other day in Jamaica. And they're talking about making Port Royal a tourism destination. But how are you going to make Port Royal a tourism destination when you cannot control crime? You're going to have criminals go to the resorts at Port Royal and shoot up the resorts. And I want to also go on to this other part in the article. They said the US State Department assessed Kingston as being a critical threat location for crime directed at affecting official US government interests. Violent crime, including sexual harassment, is a serious problem throughout Jamaica, particularly in Kingston, Montego Bay, police force is understaffed and limited resources. Gated resorts are not immune to violent crime. You understand? So basically, them I say, listen, no matter where you are in Jamaica, if you can go to the most gated resorts in Jamaica, crime still affect you. You understand? So crime is not only affecting Jamaicans, it's affecting Jamaica foreign exchange. So imagine if crime wasn't in Jamaica, right? Imagine there wasn't crime in Jamaica, and Jamaica tourist visits will double. You understand? Double. We'll double the amount of foreign exchange that we receive every year if crime was lower, because there would be more people considering to go to Jamaica because Jamaica is a safe place to go. You understand? And people feel like, say, hey, you can travel freely throughout Jamaica. You can travel to Spanish Town freely, Kingston, Montego Bay, because there's a lot of nice places in Jamaica, especially in Spanish Town. You have nice areas, nice cook shops you can go and get nice food. You understand? But yet people are scared to go to Spanish Town because you have a lot of criminals in Spanish Town. You understand? You have a lot of gang activity in Spanish Town. We as a people need to start holding the government account for crime in Jamaica. We need to tell them, say, yo, listen, cut this PR bull crap out and let's start fighting crime. You understand? Because it's a very slow process, and a lot of people are getting frustrated by this slow process that the government is putting us through. You understand? Slow process, and we Jamaicans are paying our taxes. You understand? And we are funding the government, and the government is acting slow on issues that affect us every day. We need to put more pressure upon the government. And you might say, how you can put pressure upon the government? Well, the way we can put pressure upon the government is by protesting. That's one of our constitution rights. To protest, the right to protest. You understand? Me not see a lot of people you understand? I go to parliament, go to the office of the prime minister, and I protest crime. We need to have a national protest on crime. We tell the government, say, yo, listen, we need to do something. You understand? Cut the bull crap out. We need to do something. Because a lot of our favorite politicians, admittedly, they are funding crime or facilitating crime in some way or shape or form. It might be an upper level crime, might not be on the level of like, a local man on the corner, but might be on an upper level where you have money laundering or something. You understand? But we need to hold them account. You understand? We need to tell the government, say, you guys are moving too slow. We need to fix this, because you have a lot of people in the diaspora that wants to come back to Jamaica, invest in Jamaica, and create jobs in Jamaica. But the people in the diaspora are scared to come back home to Jamaica. They are scared to come back home. There's a lot of stories out there of people returning home, building a nice big house, living the Jamaican dream, and get killed over foolishness. You understand? And a lot of the killings that happen is because somebody might bad mind you for something, bad mind you because you get to go foreign and buy a house and all them stuff, then come back to Jamaica and make money and whatever the case may be. But the Jamaican government need to put measures in place, make sure that the law is strong enough to deter people from bad minding somebody and proceeding to try to kill somebody. You understand? The law need to start holding people like that to account. We need to hold people account in Jamaica. We need to strengthen the legislation in Jamaica to fight crime, because there's a some of the legislation that Jamaica have is some colonial policies that were made for the colonial era, and we still have those policies on the books today. We don't have modern policies to deal with the modern realities that we face as a people today. We don't. You understand? One of the policies that's apparently, that's, to me, that's mind-boggling, that we don't have something to deal with is a policy to deal with cell phones in prison. You understand? We do not have a policy to deal with having a cell phone in prison. So, now you have criminals in prison making phone calls. You understand? Getting a phone into the jail, making phone calls, right? And sending out hits on people for dead. You understand? Which is perpetuating crime, and which makes like sending a criminal to prison a joke, pretty much, because you lock him up somewhere and him still can get on him phone and basically send out a hit to kill somebody, which is adding to the murder rate still. Even though you catch the criminal and lock him up, him still a commit crime in prison. Have you ever heard of something like that? It coming like Jamaica is a cartoon, people. Coming like Jamaica is a cartoon right now, because it's like we're doing everything back way. You understand? And that's what I say. We need, as a people, if you're foreign, if you're there foreign, you're there Jamaica, we need to start a movement. You understand? That's gonna say, yo, we are going to stop crime in Jamaica. We need to start a movement that clamp down on crime and pressure the government. You understand? The way that we clamp down on crime is if we pressure the government. Either PMP or JLP, we pressure them. And we say, yo, listen, I work for us, we are pay your salary. You need to start do your work. Start modernizing the legislations. You understand? And stop give us big words and big talk and big narratives. You understand? Modernize the legislation so that we can live in a safe Jamaica. You understand? Andrew Holness run on the idea that Jamaicans will be able to sleep with their doors open again. You understand? And so far, you understand, he hasn't delivered on that. You understand? So far he hasn't delivered on that. And I'm disappointed in him for that. That he hasn't delivered a Jamaica that is safe. And he alone cannot deliver it, It's not overnight that Andrew Holness is gonna deliver a Jamaica that people can sleep with their doors open. You understand? It is not gonna happen overnight, and he alone can't do it. The people of Jamaica have to be willing for this to happen. And then now just go back to what I was saying in the beginning about culture and mindset of the people. You understand? Because we have a lot of Jamaicans that facilitate crime. You understand? One thing when me say, I'll leave this topic for a different video. Yeah, females. You understand? Some females in Jamaica facilitate crime. You understand? In a lot of ways, the females facilitate crime, and they are the last people that people look at. They say, oh, they are a part of this crime problem that Jamaica have. We need to create legislation that address, a female facilitating crime in Jamaica, because they do facilitate crime in Jamaica. You understand? A lot of ways. You understand? One of the reasons why some of these young youths pick up gun is because they want to impress the females. You understand? They want to give females protection. You understand? Because females gravitate to somebody that can protect them. You understand? In a volatile community, right? So you understand? A lot of these young youths say, oh, me pick up gun, me can get that the girl there. You understand? And to me, people, we need to really change up this. You understand? We need to change up this culture that we have. We need to change it up. and we need to create a culture that's a loving culture. You understand? We need to go back to them old days there. You understand? That we used to have in Jamaica, and create a loving culture. Stop being so hostile to each other and start learning how to work out our problems with each other. But yet people, that video go over 15 minutes. You understand? So I'll end the video here. But guess what? I'll make a next video soon. So please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. You understand? If you like what I just said in this video. And there's more content to come. You understand? Please leave a comment below. Alright people, catch you in the next video.